Hello everyone, Kazo here with another Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is against NessDendle. He leads off with the Geoton, I lead off with a Victini. This Victini is Scarves, so I'm pretty sure I was going to outspeed that Geoton, so I'll just go for the V-Create, outspeed it, and kill it. So that's one Pokemon down in the first turn of the game, which is pretty cool. So now he sends in his Politoed, and he sets up the Drizzle. So since I was Scarfed, I'm stuck on V-Create, so I had to switch out into Latios, and he goes for the Hypnosis instead of trying to hit me with a water attack, which was pretty good because now my Latios is asleep and pretty useless. So I switch out into Milotic, and he actually tries to go for the water attack now, but it doesn't do much damage to Milotic because Milotic is a wall, so it does like nothing to it really. So I go for the Hypnosis. He switches into Ferrothorn and gets put to sleep, and I switch out into Thunderous, and he is fast asleep, so I don't know what move he tried to go for. I go for the Focus Blast, it missed, he wakes up, and he's with a Gyro Ball, and takes me down to about half. So I decided to switch out here because, or I Volt switched anyways, out, because I didn't want Thunderous to get too low on health. So I go into Victini, and he Leech Seeds Victini. So since Victini's Leech Seeded, I just decided to just U-turn to get rid of the Leech Seed, instead of trying to do some damage with the V-Create. But he switches into Politoed, and I U-turn out. Then I send in Milotic because I know Milotic can take whatever that Politoed can dish out. So I go for the Hypnosis again, and he actually predicts that and goes into a Magic Bounce Espeon. So now my Milotic is asleep. So that kind of sucks because now I have two Pokemon that are asleep. That's not good for me. So I send in Victini now. He sets up a Light Screen, and I go for the U-turn because it would have been super effective and maybe it would have killed. I don't know. But he switches out into Politoed, and now I send in Thunderous because I'm pretty sure I'll outspeed it and be able to kill with the Volt Switch. But he switches in Ferrothorn, and oh yeah, I remember I predicted that he was going to go to Ferrothorn, and I Focus Blast that turn. And I hit it, and it took it down to half. So another one would have probably killed, but I switched out, and I switched into my Milotic instead of Volt switching. I don't know why, because he's not even Scarfed or anything. He's Life Orb. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, I sent in my Milotic. I'm trying to wake up, but yeah, I'm not waking up, and he keeps missing Power Whips, which is pretty hacksy. So that kind of sucks for him. And now he finally switches out into this guy, and I wake up and go for the Hypnosis, and he tries to Magic Bounce it back, but it missed. So that was so lucky for me. He sets up Reflect as I go for the Scald, and then his Light Screen falls, and he sets up Light Screen. Go for another Scald, and I get a crit here, and it finishes off the the Espeon. Kind of hacksy there. So now he sends in this guy. He goes for the Seed Bomb, or not the Seed Bomb, but the Bullet Seed, and it just rapes my Milotic right there. That was pretty amazing. So now I send in Victini because I'm Scarfed and stuff, but he switches out, and I go for V-Create in the rain. Anyways, and it does a very little damage to Politoed because it's like reduced from the rain, and it's not very effective. But I was hoping the second one would kill it, so I go, but it lives with like probably has like 1 HP or something, and it kills Victini with a Scald. So I was pretty sad there. If it just did like 1 more HP damage, it would probably kill it. But anyways, his thing dies from Life Orb damage. So now I'm bringing Thunderous because Thunderous is really fast and stuff. But it brings in that thing. I know it has priority, but for some reason I just Thunder Wave it, because I guess I just Thunder Waved it because I knew I was gonna die from Aqua Jet anyway. So maybe they'll get Parahacks or something. I don't know. So now I bring in Conkeldurr, and he's Aqua Jet, and I go for the bulk up here. I get +1 attack and +1 defense, and I also have Flame Orb, so now I got like +2 attack. So now I go for the Drain Punch, and I'm pretty sure those things have like 1 billion HP, so I should get healed up pretty good. But it actually did barely any damage to that thing, so I don't know why it did so little. But this one, oh yeah, I remember because the reflect was up. So anyways, he kills me off after like 2 hits, and he's practically dead himself. Now I'm bringing my sleeping Latios, and he hits me with Aqua Jet, and it takes me about half, I guess. And I'm still sleeping. I go for another Aqua Jet. He goes with another Aqua Jet. I wake up and hit him with a Thunderbolt. So now he's dead, and I have a Latios up and awake. So now he brings in this guy, and he goes for the Mach Punch, and it's gonna kill Latios. So now Latios is dead. And now I bring in Metagross, my last Pokemon, and I go for the Meteor Mash, and he outspeeds me and he spores me. And so that kind of sucks. My last Pokemon's asleep. He sets up a Swords Dance, and I get the first turn wait, and I Meteor Mash him, and I kill him, and I get the attack boost. So that is pretty hacksy there. That was amazing. And now it's just Metagross versus Ferrothorn, and with that attack boost, I'm going to be able to kill it with like 2 hits, maybe 3 hits after all the recovery that's going to be happening with the stuff that he set up. So I go for the second Meteor Mash, and it does a lot of damage. And now he Power Whips, and it does like no damage. So one more Meteor Mash, and it should finish this thing off. So, good game, Mr. NessDendle. That was a pretty fun match there. I don't know how I came back from all that, because you totally had that match there until I lost, or I thought I was going to lose, but then I won.